Serotonin, the brain's regulator of mood, balance, and emotional stability. When people talk about serotonin, it is usually called the happiness chemical. It is often blamed for depression. It is often credited for well-being. And it is commonly described as the brain's feel-good substance. But serotonin is not simply about happiness. Serotonin is about balance. It helps regulate mood, emotion, patience, impulse control, and the ability to feel stable over time. To understand emotional well-being, resilience, and mental health, we need to understand serotonin properly. The story of serotonin begins in the early 20th century. In the 1930s and 1940s, scientists studying blood chemistry identified a substance that caused blood vessels to constrict. This substance was later named serotonin, derived from serum and tonic. Soon after, researchers discovered that serotonin was also present in the brain. By the 1950s, it became clear that serotonin functioned as a neurotransmitter. This discovery transformed psychiatry and neuroscience. Serotonin quickly became central to theories of mood, emotion, and mental health. So what does serotonin actually do? At its core, serotonin regulates emotional tone and behavioral stability. Rather than creating pleasure or excitement, serotonin helps smooth emotional responses. It reduces extremes. It promotes patience, impulse control, and emotional consistency. If dopamine drives pursuit and norepinephrine drives urgency, serotonin helps you feel settled enough not to constantly react. Serotonin plays a key role in mood regulation. Low or dysregulated serotonin activity is associated with depression, anxiety, and mood instability. It helps the brain maintain a stable baseline, allowing emotions to rise and fall without becoming overwhelming. This is why serotonin is often described as a mood stabilizer rather than a pleasure signal. Serotonin is also deeply involved in impulse control. Adequate serotonin function helps inhibit impulsive behavior. Low serotonin activity is linked to increased impulsivity, aggression, and risk-taking. This does not mean serotonin makes people passive. It means serotonin helps pause action long enough for reflection. It supports self-control and emotional regulation. Serotonin also influences anxiety. In many brain regions, serotonin helps dampen excessive fear responses. When serotonin signaling is balanced, stresses feel manageable. When serotonin systems are dysregulated, worry and rumination can increase. This is why many treatments for anxiety disorders target serotonin systems. They aim to restore balance, not induce pleasure. Serotonin plays a significant role in sleep. It helps regulate sleep-wake cycles and interacts closely with melatonin. Serotonin activity during the day supports alertness and emotional stability. At night, serotonin contributes to the production of melatonin, which helps initiate sleep. Disruptions in serotonin regulation can lead to sleep disturbances and fatigue. Serotonin also affects appetite and digestion. In fact, the majority of the body's serotonin is found in the gastrointestinal system. Serotonin helps regulate gut movement, appetite, and satiety. This strong connection between serotonin and the gut is one reason emotional states can influence digestion and vice versa. Here are 5 everyday examples of serotonin at work. First, when you feel emotionally steady rather than euphoric, serotonin is helping maintain balance. Second, when you resist an impulsive reaction and pause before responding, serotonin is supporting self-control. Third, when long-term contentment matters more than immediate excitement, serotonin is helping regulate priorities. Fourth, when anxiety feels manageable rather than overwhelming, Balanced serotonin signaling is involved. Fifth, when sleep patterns feel regular and restorative, serotonin is contributing to healthy circadian rhythms. There are several important facts about serotonin that are often misunderstood. Serotonin is not the same as happiness. High serotonin does not mean constant joy. Serotonin acts through many different receptor types, each with distinct effects. Most antidepressant medications target serotonin systems indirectly, not by adding happiness, but by increasing availability. Serotonin interacts closely with dopamine, norepinephrine, and GABA. Dysregulation of serotonin is linked to depression, anxiety, obsessive thinking, and impulse control disorders. So what is the big picture? Serotonin is not a reward chemical. It is not a motivation signal. It is a regulator. It helps stabilize mood, control impulses, and support emotional resilience. If dopamine provides drive, norepinephrine provides urgency, acetylcholine provides clarity, glutamate provides information, and GABA provides braking, serotonin provides emotional balance. It helps the brain feel steady enough to function well over time. Understanding serotonin helps explain mood disorders, anxiety, self-control, and why emotional health is about stability, not constant happiness.
If you enjoyed our channel, please click subscribe.